Each to make your event a smash hit. Whether it's a romantic wedding, a lively sports venue, or a rocking high school dance, Troutland Entertainment has you covered. Contact them at 330-414-4261 or email them at troutlandent@gmail.com. That's troutlandent@gmail.com. Elevate your brand with Mako Custom Printing. Mako Custom Printing specializes in creating high-quality spiritware, corporate apparel, and promotional products that make your brand stand out. Whether you need custom printing, graphic design, or an online store for your school or business, we've got you covered. Make a statement with Mako Custom Printing. Visit us at mako.com to start your custom printing journey today. That's MEHCO.com.
And welcome everybody to Sports on Tap's coverage of the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League's Senior All Star Draft. My name is Ed Dick, alongside Sean Duffy.
Good evening.
Behind the camera is Jeff Troutman, Technical Director Rob Troutman, Josh Jeffy, our EVP of Social Media Content, and Dr. Hoops. Taking a well-rested, well-deserved break from the Hoops activity and to rest up for the summer and get ready for baseball. But we are live here at the market in Rocky River, and we are here to bring to you the 2025 Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League Senior All-Star Draft. And we can get into the format and all that here in a bit, but we're just about we have the coaches here, and we're going to get ready to go. So before we get into the format, let's kick it over to El Presidente, the Executive Director of the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League. We have Ryan Kelber. He's going to join us and talk a little bit about the draft, what we're doing here tonight, introduce the coaches, and go from there. How you doing, Ryan?
Good. Great to be here again for this annual draft for our All-Star Game, and we appreciate Sports on Tap. You guys are the best. Great partnership with you guys. I can't thank you enough for being here. After Barron Cup week, I want to say thank you. You guys covered 9 games, and we had the unofficial stats, but pretty close to around 10,000 views, which is incredible. So we thank you guys for everything that you guys do. And thank you to all the players, parents, fans for tuning in. And we're going to have a fun night tonight and then the All-Star Game on the 28th.
So talk about the All-Star Games on the 28th. What's the format look like, and what format, how many teams, and what we're doing?
Sure. So we got 4 teams. We play a little 4-on-4 action. We have coaches that were picked throughout the league to coach. Tonight here with us is Coach Berg from Orange, who was the Barron Cup Blue Champions, and then Coach Teets from Westlake, who was the Blue North Champion. So we have 2 coaches here. We have 5 coaches coaching in the game. Unfortunately, a couple of them couldn't make it. But we'll have Coach Grawl from Strongsville, Coach Edwards from Kent Roosevelt. And let's see, we have one more. Oh, we have Coach Senkovich from the Blue South Champion Lakewood Rangers. So they're going to be joining us on the 28th. Again, it's a mini tournament, 4 teams, 4-on-4 action. The 2 winners will meet, the 2 losers will meet. Championship game, and then the winners, whoever win, gets go down in the Monsters box and get introduced before the game.
Oh, that's fantastic. And how does a senior get onto the list for this specific event?
Great question. So these seniors that got selected, majority of them were either first, second, or third team selections from their coaches. Those are the players that we introduced before the championship games. They have first dibs, and then if kids can't make it, because we know we have baseball players, lacrosse players, we have spring break, vacation, so we do some fill-ins with some other seniors from some other teams. So I believe we have a total about 42 players participating on Friday. 6 goalies, 36 players.
Fantastic. So again, another great event, another successful season for the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League.
Yeah, another great year. I mean, I think what really stood out was the parity this year. The Barron Cup went extremely well. I mean, we had overtime thrillers. We had I think in the white division we had a 3-way tie for first place. So it went extremely well, good parity. And then, in the end, we had Menor going all the way to the state Final Four. So we were proud of Menor, and the league again prospered. you know, that's a tribute to the coaches and the players and everybody else.
Well, the man who organizes it, along with your team, which we can't undersell that. So great work by your staff as well for getting everything in place and having another tremendous season. And if nothing else, you ready to open up this draft?
Let's go. Best sport on earth. Let's start here. Picking first. Well, I'll let you introduce our first pick.
Sure. Thanks. Thank you, Ryan. That is Ryan Kelber, Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League president and the executive director. All right, so we have 4 teams. Coach Michael Berg from champion Orange, Barron Cup 3 champion Orange. He is going to make the first pick. So the victors get the spoils. And here we go. Coach Berg.
Here we go. I'm going to go with Ryan Kiris from Benedictine.
Excellent. What is it about? What specifically about Karis is making you the first pick there?
I've seen Ryan score goals probably for the last 7 years. I used to coach against him in youth.
Oh, you used to coach against him, so get him on your team, right?
He's a player.
Absolutely. Very good. All right, Ryan Karis from Benedictine. We saw him really the last few years as Benedictine went back-to-back Barron Cup championships in 23 and 24.
Yeah, he was one of those names we called out during that Benedictine game. I think one of the most used names as far as just hustle play. Really did a good job, leading his team and putting the puck on the net.
All right, that was Coach Michael Berg from Orange. All right, up next we have Team B, head coached by Coach Brendan Tietz from the Blue North Division champion Westlake Demons. And we'll bring Coach Tietz up. Coach, how you doing tonight? Oh, sorry, I should probably get you on the mic. How you doing tonight? Good. What do you got for your first pick?
Well, I think I have to make mom and dad happy, so I have to go with my brother, Kevin Tietz.
Okay. All right. All right. I mean, you could have not, but that's fine. I don't want to say nepotism, but we're not going to talk that way. It's fine.
There is no such thing as nepotism at anything that we're talking about here.
That's right.
But Coach, congratulations! What a great season that the Westlake Demons had this year. Just a great run through the Blue North Division. What do you attribute your success in the Blue North this year?
A lot of the kids just came together. They wanted to be a team. They wanted to make something. We broke a lot of records, 17 school records this year. So they wanted to do something, and I think we broke 4 or 5 last year, and they weren't done, and they said, "No, I want to break one too." So it was a lot of good team camaraderie, and unfortunately, it just fell apart at the end there. So.
When you break one record, it's contagious. You just want to keep going with it.
Oh, and they kept going.
Absolutely. All right, well, thanks, Coach, and we'll be bringing you back up here and talking a little bit more about the Westlake program throughout the night.
Awesome. Thanks.
Thank you. All right, we have Kevin Tietz is the first pick for Team B. Let me mark that somewhere here. There he is. All right, Team B. All right, Team C is going to be this will be for Coach Brad Edwards, but selected by Mr. Kelber and Dale as well. So let's bring El Presidente back up to the dais we have here.
All right.
What do we
Team
got?
C, Coach Edwards. We're going to pick from Kenston, Gavin Roll.
Oh, boy, what a individual performance he put on in the Barron Cup 2 championship.
I still see those goals. He had 52 goals playing 5-on-5, so I can't imagine what he's going to do 4-on-4 on some big ice there.
Oh, goodness gracious. That was one of the best efforts I've ever seen watching hockey. It has not been nearly as long as anyone in this room, but like every time he shot the puck, when I say this with respect to Avon Lake, it just seemed to go in. Like it didn't matter where he was at either, between the circles, at the blue line, at the point, on the side. He was just rocketing them from over the place.
Yeah, he was pretty consistent all year with that, it seemed like. So we'll be happy to have him on Team 3.
Very good. Thank you very much. All right, that is Gavin Rowell, the all-time leading scorer in Kenston history. And so I don't want to overstate, but I also don't want to understate the performance that he had over the course of time there. That Barron Cup 2 championship was tremendous. Okay, now it is time for the Sports on Tap pick. We are going to be selecting for Coach Grawl and Coach Sinkovich, Team D, and making the selection, the 2025
You could say it with a little bit more spice.
Sports on Tap Fantasy Football League champion,
Thank you.
Sean Duffy.
A man who knows how to draft a team, a championship team. I'm coming for one. We're going to start. We're going to build out. Goalie first. We are selecting Ryan Wilkinson out of Menor. Fantastic goalie.
I can't argue with that pick. That's a fantastic pick. We've seen Wilkinson through the various Barron Cup tournaments over the last 3 years as well. He is fantastic, and Menor got on a real good run there, winning the Red Division in the regular season, winning the Barron Cup championship, and then winning the regional championship. And Ryan Wilkinson has been a major part of that. So with that, that's going to end the first round here. So is Ryan Wilkinson playing? You might want to check that. He's not on the slip. No?
He's on my list.
Well, this is an updated list. Ryan, he's not playing, is he?
Okay.
Well, listen.
This is what happens when I don't have the information.
Here, how about you take
that? There we go.
You take that one.
Fine.
No, you take the good information. I'll go from memory.
Okay.
Listen, we can't.
I was handed this by the president, who was also picking before me. This is what was handed to me about 10 minutes ago.
Listen,
That's what was handed to me.
Listen, we still can't understate how important Ryan Wilkinson was to the Menor Cardinals.
Yeah, congratulations. You were my first pick. You're not available to play.
He's unfortunately not able to play, but
okay. All right. Fine. Then our first pick is going to be Jason Nicholson from Normandy.
All right, Jason Nicholson from Normandy is going to be the first pick for Sports on Tap.
Okay. Now that I have a properly updated list.
Hold on. Give me this list then. I need to write some of the stuff down. All right, Jason Nicholson is Team D.
Team Sports on Tap. There you go.
All right, then give me this one.
Okay.
I want this. I want this list.
Okay.
You get that list.
Okay. All right. Okay. We got it. We're. Okay. So then I'm gonna go ahead. Carries is not available.
Boy, that was the longest first pick I've ever heard.
Yeah, it was. We're gonna make this quick. To start the second round, Sports on Tap is gonna draft Andrew Post out of Elyria Catholic.
Well, that's a solid selection. We've seen Andrew Post over many years as well, and he had a tremendous season for Elyria Catholic. We saw him, the best. I think the best thing about Post was a lot of the players that they had he would be on a line with nothing but freshmen.
Yeah,
and he was still able to thrive. Now, mind you, they had Jaden Brown and Lex and Charlie Grimes, who are extremely good juniors that were on their own line, but they complement each other pretty well.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna bring
Mr. Kelber
back up for
the Saboteur is coming up.
We're also joined by Chris Kogan from
there
Rocky
he is.
River.
He's here.
He wasn't going to get away without a mention, being that we're in his backyard here.
Team 3 will take Ryan Wilkinson.
You're not funny.
I'm sorry, he's already been picked.
Boy.
Sticking to the Menor Cardinals, though, we will take A.J. Trobenter.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
That is an excellent pick.
Over
there.
30 goals throughout the year.
Yep.
Another
Final
another
four.
major piece to the
Yep.
to the.
We'll be scoring some goals on Team 3.
Yeah, no kidding. Goodness gracious, Gavin Rowell and A.J. Trobenter for Coach Edwards. I think you send them up pretty well.
Yeah, that's a fantastic pick. I mean, we watched Menor a couple times this year, and Trobenter and another guy, Dominic Trim, who has not been drafted yet, but I got a feeling he's going to be drafted here soon. Those guys were just amazingly efficient and consistent in those games that we saw, including I think I didn't see them they didn't play in the championship game, or I wasn't there for the championship game, but I know they had very good performances there.
Yes. All right, Brendan Teets is back up. Oh,
okay,
all right.
late scratches.
Okay, very good.
Okay, all right.
Good to have a source there. All right, Coach Teets from Westlake is back up on the board. He drafted his brother Kevin, keeping family peace. Certainly nothing wrong with that. All right, Coach, who you got?
I'm going to go with Sean Evilsizer
Yes.
again from my team.
Yes, my favorite football player.
That's a great pick. Fantastic performance all year. Wait, Seth or Sean?
Sean, it's Sean.
Oh,
Sean Evilsizer.
okay.
No, we celebrated him a lot as a kicker for Westlake. So when I found out he was a really good hockey player, I was extremely excited to watch to see Westlake in the playoffs there.
He was our player of the week.
Yeah, that dude's a beast. All right, well done. All right, Coach Teets selects Sean Evilsizer from Westlake, and now we have Coach Berg from Orange. He's going to have 2 selections. The Barron Cup championship games were, as Ryan Kelber mentioned earlier, were extremely extremely competitive.
Yep.
They were very highly viewed, and we can't thank the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League enough. The Brooklyn Recreation Center, everything was first class, as it always is.
So much fun every year. Always a fun time.
All right, Coach Berg's got 2 picks coming his way.
I'm going 2 picks. First one's going to be Dominic Trim, Menor,
Nice.
and Jared Outward,
Oh man,
Nordonia.
it's gonna be nice to have him on your team this time around instead of going against him.
I had Jared in youth for 3 years.
Oh,
so
excellent.
He's coming back home.
Excellent. All right, excellent picks. Thank you, Coach. All right, so Coach Berg wrapped up the second round with Dominic Trem from Barron Cup 1 champion and regional champion, the Menor Cardinals, and then goes with Jared Outward. As he mentioned, he coached Outward in youth, and not only that, played against him in the Barron Cup championship, knows the ins and outs of Outward, and both selections fantastic. All right, Coach Teets is back up on the clock. Whenever he is ready, he can pop back up here, and we'll get the next round going. So we are in the second pick of round 3.
Oh yeah, we're moving. We're moving.
All right, Coach, who do we got?
Politics Germany.
That's right. Who do we got, Coach?
I'm going with Adam Spirko again from Westlake.
Excellent.
All right.
Look at that. Adam Spirko. Talk a little bit about all three of your Westlake guys. Just collectively, you mentioned, just generally speaking, you guys broke a lot of records. What about the senior leadership that each of these 3 provided for you?
It's going to be hard to replace. The 3 of them alone. They might not have been yelling and screaming, but they were leading by example, and that's all you can ask for as a coach, is someone who leads by example and not somebody that's yelling, screaming, being mean, nothing like that. They were just leading by example. They wanted to be a presence in the locker room, and that's how they did it.
It's going to be awesome to get them on the ice one more time as teammates. So that's fantastic. Sure. Very good. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.
All right. We have Adam Spirko from Westlake. So Coach Teets going the Westlake route for the first 3. And Kelber's back up on the clock, and he's ready to roll here. Who do we got, Ryan?
Team 3, we got a ton of goals already, so we need someone to stop the puck. We're going to take from the Bulldogs of Olmsted Falls, Dominic Fusco.
Excellent.
Fusco, Olmsted Falls.
He is they were white.
Yep.
Again, we got some scoring, and now we got somebody to stop the puck, so good shape right now for Coach Edwards.
That's an excellent decision.
Yep, that was my first thought when I made my first pick, and then I was told it wasn't there.
Hometown, Olmsted Falls, so I got to stick with the Bulldogs.
There you go.
Hey, their coach is a Mount Union guy, so I'm partial to him as well.
Oh no, here we go, Mount Union.
All right, thank you, Ryan.
All right.
Sports on Tap now has 2 selections.
Okay.
Maybe we'll pick somebody who's playing.
A lot of pressure. Got to make sure. Listen,
great.
The best ability is availability, right?
It sure is.
I'm going to stick alongside. I'm going to go for some defensemen, and I am going to pick, or we are going to pick, Alexander or Lex Herr out of Benedictine.
Lex Herr from Benedictine. I like that pick. Herr was fantastic. in the 2 Barron Cup championships, and even this year as a senior. Lots of speed, good handle on the stick, and that's a very good selection.
I took Lex Her. Yeah.
Okay. Now that's going to wrap up the 3rd round. Now we have the 4th round. First pick of the 4th round is going to be selected by Sports on Tap, again, for Coach Grohl and Coach Senkovich from Strongsville and Lakewood, respectively. Who do we got for this one?
I am going to pick, with this pick, I'm taking Gavin Beisel out of Lakewood.
All right.
And when we covered Lakewood, that he was very impressive. Not only, offensively, defensively, he played a very solid game. He's a big leader out there on the ice, and it was very impressive to watch him perform in those games that we covered for Lakewood. Especially again, they won the Blue North this year. Blue
Yep.
South. They were just really impressive in the games that we saw.
Excellent. All right, Gavin Beisel and Lex Her, the last 2 selections for Sports on Tap. All right, we got the 2nd pick of the 4th round. It's going to be delivered by Ryan again. I think he's checking up on somebody here.
He's checking on that NIL money. That's what he's doing right now. He's checking that NIL money. He's trying to see if he got the deal.
They got a contingency here. Ryan, whenever Ryan's ready, your pick.
He's got side bets going on.
We're not talking.
We're kidding around. It's a joke.
For those of you who are in the youth, I implore you to check out Change the Game Ohio for Changing the Game Ohio. Very important. This is actually not a joke. Changing the Game Ohio is a legit thing for youth and potential gambling.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, Dale's got this one. How you doing, Dale?
Doing great here tonight. Thanks a lot. Again, Sports on Tap for all you do for Northeast Ohio hockey, especially the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League. And I'm the celebrity picker for one of my hometown, well, not hometown, but where I'm the athletic director at. I'm going with our defenseman, Grady Pellegrini from Avon Lake.
All right, Grady Pellegrini from Avon Lake is going to go to Team C. Very nice. And they have a very strong senior class as well, as we saw in the Barron Cup. And we were supposed to cover their game at the very end of the year against Strongsville, I believe. And unfortunately, that didn't pan out.
Yeah, that was the water main break.
Yes, yes.
So we got unfortunately got that. Our senior night was canceled, postponed till the following day, but we still did senior night in front of an empty arena. But
oh, goodness.
The kids were excited still.
Very good. All right, awesome. Thank you very much. That is Grady Pellegrini from Avon Lake of the White Division. They were the White North champions were Avon Lake. And with that, we'll progress on. Coach Teets from Westlake is back up on the clock here. Again, just Avon Lake with a very strong senior class, and I'm sure we'll hear more about it from Dale here as we progress. All right, Coach, who do you got next?
We're going to take a goaltender. We're going to take Mosher.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
Good pick.
Excellent. We've seen Caleb Mosher over the course of time as well. And, yeah, he's a tremendous goalie. So it's a good back.
Very good goaltender.
Very good. All right, excellent selection there, Coach. And we'll see you back up here in a few minutes. All right, Caleb Mosher from CVCA, the goalie for Coach Teets and Team B. All right, we got Coach Berg. He's up on the clock. He's going to have 2 selections when he comes back up here. And, Orange, tell you what, and I know this is coming at some point, but we will see what he got here. Right? You have 2 picks here, Coach.
My first pick is going to be Luke Mack.
Excellent.
From Kenston.
Excellent.
And Cole Wallace, Avon Lake.
Ooh, good pick.
All right. Excellent selections, Coach. Thank you very much. Luke Mack and Cole Wallace. Again, Wallace part of a group of 4 seniors for Avon Lake that were really big into their success. And Luke Mack, just a great player, good compliment on the defensive side. While Gavin Rowell was ripping goals, Luke Mack was helping protect the ice back there for the Barron Cup 2 champion Kenston Bombers. That's their first Barron Cup championship. Certainly, we're up for that game.
Yeah, that was a fun game to cover too.
All right, I got to get Wallace. There we go. All right, Coach Teets is back up on the clock. This will be the second pick of the 5th round, whenever Coach is ready. To recap the other regular season champions, just to remind us here, the Red Division champion was Mentor. The White North Division champion was Avon Lake. The White South Division champion was Kent Roosevelt. The Blue North Division champion, Westlake. And the Blue South Division champion, the Lakewood Rangers. And Westlake had a historically great season in the regular season for the Blue North. And Lakewood, they ran roughshod over the Blue South Division. They ran into their own buzzsaw. That was Westlake in the Barron Cup Championship. And it was Barron Cup 3 first round matchup.
That was an impressive feat there by Westlake, and they're coming in real hot to that tournament.
Absolutely.
And I had a feeling they were going to be a tough out, and they definitely were.
All right, Coach, what do we got for Team B?
We're going with Alex Sims, Ken Roosevelt.
Excellent. Specific to both Mosher and Sims, what about with those players? What any specific major reason for those two players? Have you past experience, or just looking at the stats?
No, just looking at stats and hoping they're going to be a good help for the team.
Absolutely. Good compliment to the Westlake boys there. Very good. Thanks you. Or thanks you. What is that? Thanks you?
Thanks you.
My goodness.
Hey.
Yeah, when you're not on camera for a while, this is what happens.
Well, it happens. Happens to the best of us.
It sure does. All right, Alex Sims off the board for Kent, from Kent Roosevelt to Team B. All right, we have a combination of Ryan and Dale. We're going to have Ryan for the pick in the 5th round.
Sticking with Kent Roosevelt, who had a great year in the white division, we're going to go with Alex Geist.
Excellent.
More scoring to Team C here.
Yeah, there's no shortage of goals that will be produced at all.
Coach Edwards will be ready to roll them out.
Excellent. Very good. All right, Alex Geist from Kent Roosevelt. Again, drafted for Kent Roosevelt. Drafted for Coach Edwards there. All right, we have 2 selections. We're going to wrap up the 5th round and start the 6th round. So, champion Sean Duffy is going to is looking at the numbers.
Looking at calculating it in my head right up here. Sports on Tap with their last pick in this round are going to take Dane Galgus out of Normandy.
All right, Dane Galgus. Excellent career for the Invaders.
Dane Galgus that round. And then to start off this round, we are going to select Carson Stofchek out of Bay.
All right, Carson Stofchek from Bay. Good selections there. Good players. We were able to cover both of those players over the course of our coverage here. Galgus has been a very good player for Normandy for a long time. And, we've seen Stofchek play against Twinsburg, I believe it was, when we saw them out in Garfield. All right, we are into the 6th round. Our next selection will be made by Ryan or Dale. Definitely not Dale. He's pounding some food. We're not gonna get in the middle of a slider and or a wing. So we'll go with Kelber whenever he is ready.
We're going to take from Kent Roosevelt, Dominic France.
Ooh. Dominic France from Kent Roosevelt. I got to say, sticking with Kent Roosevelt, and I know she's not able to play it, but Brooke Bender, fantastic goalie.
She had a great year. Yeah, unfortunately, she can't be here, but she was definitely selected, and she did have a great year, and it's good that she got recognized.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So Kent Roosevelt being represented again with Coach Edwards by way of Kelber and Dale. All right, thank you very much. All right, Coach Teets from Westlake is going to get back up here whenever he's ready. Okay. Tendall, that's our EVP of social media content.
Yep. Just
So we're going to wrap up this round.
powwow.
We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll come back to it. So we have Coach Tietz and we have Coach Berg. Coach Berg will make one selection, and then he'll come back and start the next round. So we are going to wrap up round 6, and then we'll come back to round 7. The only thing that would make this more official is if Josh had the orange gloves like you see at the NFL games.
Just holding up the X. Just holding the X up.
All right, Coach, who do we got here to wrap up for your sixth pick?
What's the name? I'm on TV right now, too.
Yeah, all good, man.
Cam Simmons, Olmsted Falls.
Cam Simmons from Olmsted Falls is going to be with Coach Tietz. Simmons. Very good.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Coach. All right, we have one more selection for this round, and then we'll take a break, and then when we come back, Coach Berg will start the 7th round. So Coach Berg will make one selection here. He's on the phone. Looks like he's doing some calculations too. It's perfect. What a beautiful night here at the market in Rocky River. We want to thank them for allowing us to broadcast here. This is the 2nd year for us here at the market in beautiful Rocky River. All right, Coach, we'll do one selection now, then we'll do a quick break, then we'll make your next selection there. So you're wrapping up with round 6.
Zach Frederick,
yes,
goalie from my orange team.
And I know I mentioned this. I think I asked you about this before the games in the Barron Cup. He was the only senior on your roster, and the goalkeeper no less. How big was his leadership throughout? You have a lot of great juniors.
He's only been playing goalie for 5 years.
Wow!
Started in 7th grade, so he's come a long way.
No doubt. From 7th grade to Barron Cup champion. I mean, that's in leading that group as what was the senior? How was the senior leadership over the course of the season as well?
Better. Sorry, Zach. Better, though.
Very good. Very good. All right, Coach, we're going to take a quick break. We'll see you back up here in a few minutes. All right, we are through 6 rounds of the 2025 Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League Senior All-Star Draft. We are live at the market in Rocky River. We are going to take a quick step away. Our coverage tonight is presented by Raymond Felton State Farm Insurance, located in beautiful Hudson, Ohio. Barron Cup 1 runners-up, and we'll take a step back, and when we come back, we will wrap up our coverage of this Senior All-Star Draft. And with that, this is again Ed Dick, Sean Duffy, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
Have you compared insurance rates lately? Are you satisfied with your current insurance provider? If not, look no further than Ray Felton State Farm, a proud sponsor of Sports on Tap. For a free quote, call his office at 234-284-2996 or visit him online at rayfelton.com.
Whether you're hosting a corporate event, wedding, conference, concert, or any other special gathering, our comprehensive range of services will exceed your expectations and elevate your event to new heights. RRT Productions. We shoot, we edit, you win. Visit our website at www.rrt-productions.com.
We've got the experience, the passion, and the beach to make your event a smash hit. Whether it's a romantic wedding, a lively sports venue, or a rocking high school dance, Troutland Entertainment has you covered. Contact them at 330-414-4261 or email them at troutlandent@gmail.com. That's troutlandent@gmail.com. Elevate your brand with Mako Custom Printing. Mako Custom Printing specializes in creating high-quality spiritware, corporate apparel, and promotional products that make your brand stand out. Whether you need custom printing, graphic design, or an online store for your school or business, we've got you covered. Make a statement with Mako Custom Printing. Visit us at mako.com to start your custom printing journey today. That's MEHCO.com.
Hey, welcome back to Sports on Tap's coverage of the 2025 Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League's Senior All-Star Draft. My name is Ed Dick alongside Sean Duffy.
Hello.
We have Jeff Troutman behind the camera. Joined in person by Coach Kogan from Rocky River.
Intern.
Yeah.
He's interning for us.
We also have Coach Berg from. I'll get there.
I'm hearing something.
What? Well, I can't even finish this.
No.
What?
Breaking news.
All right. Well, what do we got?
We have a trade for the first time ever.
Trade.
Yes, we have a trade.
A trade
in the draft, the Senior All-Star Draft. We have a trade, and now President Kelber.
I thought Coach Berg was supposed to be up here.
No. President Kelber is addressing the nation.
All right. If El Presidente is here, we gotta give him the mic.
I'm using executive power here.
Okay.
All right.
Team B. Oh, I'm sorry. No. Team C.
Okay.
Is going to be acquiring Alex Sims from Kent Roosevelt. Team C has acquired Alex Sims from Kent Roosevelt in exchange for Grady Pellegrini from Avon Lake. He will go to Team B.
Okay.
Wow.
So a one-for-one player, and there is a unconditional draft pick for Team C next year also.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
So
an unconditional.
We're excited about this move. Pellegrini voiced some concern about playing for his AD.
Yep. I mean, listen.
We wanted to grab Sims and match him up with the other Kent Roosevelt Rough Riders, and we're ready to go.
He's a senior now. He's a senior now. He can do that. He has the ability.
That's right. So first ever trade. Look out. Team C is going to be rolling here.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's a first. You heard it here. We have a trade.
I was sorry that I had to interrupt you. That was breaking news in my ear. I was getting yelled at. I don't know what happened there.
All right. Grady Pellegrini goes from Team C to Team B. And Alex Sims goes from Team B to Team C, along with an unconditional draft pick for the draft that is loosely scheduled for next year. All right, got it. Okay, well, now that we have that done, let's get back to the normal part of our draft. Barron Cup 2 champion, Barron Cup 3 champion, Coach Berg from Orange. He is going to make the first selection in the 7th round.
Jacob Nugent, Normandy.
Oh, that's a good selection.
Nugent.
Any experience with him in the past, just from playing against him, anything along those lines?
Played against them 3 times this year.
Yes.
1 scrimmage, 2 games. We were 0-3 against Normandy.
Fair enough. Get him on your team. Makes sense. All right. We have Jacob Nugent from Normandy of the White Division. He is going to go and play for Coach Berg and Team A. Let's get that marked down here. Normandy. There he is. The talent now has this Diet Coke.
Talent satisfied.
I guess we're good there. All right, we have Coach T. T is up and ready to roll.
Okay.
With his second, this will be the second selection of the 7th round.
A lot of activity out of Team B. I mean, making that trade, that's
no
huge.
doubt.
We've never had a trade here at this draft.
No. All right, Coach, who do we got here?
With keeping kids together, we're going to go with Rowan Seymour.
Okay.
Olmsted Falls.
Excellent. Very good. Any did you guys play against Olmsted Falls this year? And any?
We did not. No, not this year.
Very good. All right, Coach Seymour or Rowan Seymour from Olmsted Falls. Very good. Thank you, Coach. All right, Rowan Seymour from Olmsted Falls going to Team B there. Seymour had 10 assists, 10 goals, 20 points. And that was from the defenseman spot. So pretty good offensive numbers from a defenseman there. All right, now we have Kelber and Dale. One of them are back up on the clock here, Team C.
Just making deals over there, Team C. Just making deals.
The Barron Cup 1 championship, Mentor defeated Hudson. Then Kenston defeated Avon Lake in the Barron Cup 2 championship, and arguably the best game that we've seen. Orange defeated Nordonia in overtime.
Yeah.
That was less than a minute into overtime. got the goal.
We settled in too. We're like, all right, it's gonna be a good overtime. Next thing you know, game's over.
That oddly enough, that tends to happen in the Barron Cup Championships, where that happened in the Barron Cup Championship, I believe, between Avon and Olmsted Falls years back. Overtime started and a goal was scored right away.
Yeah.
So it's almost like before you get settled, you think you're settling in for what could be a long game, and then it ends in no time.
And next thing you know, you're moving on, and that's the game of hockey, is that it comes out of nowhere, especially when you have two teams that were evenly matched most of that game. In Orange and Kenston, Orange and Normandy.
Orange and Nordonia.
Nordonia, sorry.
Yeah, Orange and Nordonia. And Orange took a punch. Jared Outward scored like 40 seconds into that game.
Yep.
So they were playing from behind, and they didn't tie it up until about 5 minutes left in the third period. And then you could tell that they gained some of the momentum there when they were able to get that goal, that equalizer. And then they stole. Obviously, they got. I didn't say they stole. They crashed the nets, and they were able to get that last goal. All right, Ryan, who do we got here?
Team C. We're going to steal from Strongsville and go with Anton Kilbovich. I figure I can get the most out of him when he's not playing under Coach Grawl.
Okay. You said it, not me.
Wow.
Coach Grawl, I hope you're listening.
He who is not here gets the junk.
Anton Kilbovich. Yeah, Coach. Yeah, Ryan's feeling real froggy tonight.
Yeah, he is. He's putting the target rate on Team C's back going into this thing.
Strongsville, the Barron Cup 2 champions in 2024. All right, Sports on Tap. We will wrap up round 7 and start round 8.
All right, well, since Team C took my pick, I got to recalculate here. We're going to go ahead and take Tyler Volkancic from Lakewood.
Tyler Volkancic, that's an excellent selection. We got to see him in Lakewood. They had a victory in their contest, I believe. Over, I want to say it was Brooklyn, but I might be off on that.
And then to start off the next round.
Volkancic, by the way, we don't have any stats on him, unfortunately. I know he was excellent. He was one of the better players for Lakewood in that matchup.
I just need a quick question.
He's gonna phone a friend here, ask for a line. So again, the Senior All Star Game will take place at Rocket Arena on Friday, March 28th. First face-off is at 3:30, and they go in about 20-minute increments leading up to the championship game at 5:05. So we have 4 games total. All of those will be brought to you live here on Sports on Tap on our YouTube channel. Make sure you follow us also on Twitter at SOT Podcast, Facebook at Sports on Tap. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you've muted yourself.
There it is. Thank you.
All right.
Just sometimes, listen, lots happened. I gotta take a minute. All right, we are gonna take Sebastian Hood from Strongsville.
Sebastian Hood from the Ville. And the Barron Cup 2 champions in 2024. And Coach Grawl gets another game with Sebastian Hood. And with that, we're into this 8th round here. Ryan's up on the clock Ryan or Dale, whenever they're ready. For Sebastian Hood, he had 5 goals and 20 assists, so very good, very adept at passing the puck and setting up his teammates. Excellent career for the Mustangs. Again, that team, Coach D will be coached by Troy Grawl from Strongsville and the Blue South Division champion Lakewood Rangers head coach Andy Senkovich. Team C will be coached by the White South Division champion Kent Roosevelt Rough Riders and Brad Edwards. Team B will be coached by the Blue North Division champion Westlake Demons and Brendan Teets and Coach Michael Berg from Orange. The Barron Cup 3 champions will be coaching Team A. All right, we're back up on line here for
Team
Ryan.
C will take Luke Miller from NDCL. Over 50 points this year.
That's a good
offensive defenseman. Will fit right in with all the goal scoring here on Team C.
Absolutely. A little bit of defense, a lot of bit of offense, and coaches. I gotta tell you, Ryan, you're putting a lot of pressure on Fusco here so far.
Stop the puck, Dominic.
That's right. No pressure. All right, that is Luke Miller from NDCL. Again, 50, over 50 points. And again, not only a goal scorer, but a very good passer. 31 assists for Miller for the Lions of NDCL. All right, we have Coach Teets back up on the clock whenever he is ready for Westlake. Again, we have 4 mini games. It's a 4v4 tournament format. We will have 2 10-minute halves for all the games, a brief intermission. It will be a running clock.
Yep.
And there'll be a 5-minute warm-up before each game. Again, that'll be broadcast live on Sports on Tap. Make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Get those notifications when we are about to go live on the air.
Not just for hockey, but all the sports we cover. Getting into baseball season, we do a lot of Sports on Tap extras, a lot of spotlight interviews. We did a really great interview with Berea head coach John Hunick and some of the girls from the girls flag football team.
Yes.
That was a fantastic interview, really interesting sport that's on the come, that's on the upturn here. So we're definitely we're looking out for all the high school sports, especially as we get into the springtime. Those don't necessarily get a lot. But we're going to be moving on to Team B's selection here.
All right, Coach, welcome back. What do we got?
We're going to do Noah Vega, Nordonia.
Oh, did I? Wait, wait, I think I. No, that was it. Wait, did I turn this on? Hold on a second. That might be my bad. Oh, my bad.
There it is.
Try that again. Sorry about that.
Noah Vega, Nordonia.
That's an excellent selection. Unfortunately, I know you guys saw probably more of him than you wanted to in the semifinal game in the Barron Cup, but
Yeah, he did a number on us.
But nonetheless, I mean, you guys had some very competitive games against Nordonia over the course of the season.
Oh, yeah, we saw them, I think, 4 or 5 times, and they were great games every time. So
Yeah, absolutely.
they're a great team.
Very good. It'll be good to see Noah Vega mixed with the Westlake guys this time around instead of going against them.
Right?
Very good. Thank you. All right, Noah Vega from Nordonia goes to Coach Teets and Team B. Excellent selection there. I gotta catch up on some of these selections here. Sebastian Hood, we took them. We took Sebastian Hood. Luke Miller was selected by Team C. Right now we have Coach Berg. He's got two
back-to-back picks.
Yeah, absolutely. Coach, if you're ready to go, just interrupt whatever I'm doing. Whatever I'm doing is not important. Whatever I'm doing is not that important.
I'm ready. I'm going Sal Boscarello, Normandy.
Nice.
And Patrick O'Brien, NDCL.
Awesome. Good selections there. Very good. All right, he's got 2 selections there. We have Patrick O'Brien from NDCL is going to go to Team A. And Sal Boscarello from Normandy is going to also go to Team A. So we got to see both of those. We got to see Boscarello for Normandy over the course of the season. And I think that was a very good pick. They had a good senior class, too, from Normandy. So we'll get to see them highlighted here a little bit. All right, Coach Teets is back up on the clock whenever he is ready. Again, we can't thank the market enough for having a great setup here. It was a little on the chilly side last year at this time when we did this draft. This year it could not be any different.
Yeah.
We have the doors are open. There's people out on the patio. Tremendous atmosphere here at the market in Rocky River. Unofficial host Chris Kogan from Rocky River, our coach, coaching up the technical director and EVP of social media over there. Maybe boarding them up a little bit.
I mean, listen, he's serving an internship. You gotta love when the young guy comes in, tries to learn.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. Again, some great Barron Cup hockey again. So it's one of our favorite. It's probably the main event that we do for here on Sports on Tap, at least in the wintertime from a live stream perspective. Obviously, we have our weekly shows for high school football when those are back out. All right, Coach Teets from Westlake. He's going to come back up and join us here. Coach, who do we got?
I'm going to take Bryce Goling, NDCL.
Bryce Goling. Okay.
Bryce Goling. All right, excellent. Any specific? You guys play any experience against Bryce?
We didn't know. We did not play him this year. No.
All right, very good. All right, thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. All right, we have Bryce Goling from NDCL. He is going to go to Team B. And now we have Team C. Looks like Ryan and Dale, they're back up here on the clock. Yeah, some tremendous, some really good action this year. We've been to a lot of Barron Cups, and as Ryan mentioned when we first came on the air, the parity this year was probably unlike any that we have seen over the course of the many years that we've done the Barron Cup championships.
Absolutely, and it was in every league. It wasn't just the parity in the in the red division, which usually has a lot of parity. Well, you also saw in the white division. That came down to a three-way tie to first place down to the last day before the Barron Cup tournament.
Right.
So coming into that Barron Cup 2 tournament, you had 3 legitimate teams that had a claim on first place and were probably favorites going into that tournament. Yeah,
no doubt. All right, Ryan, who do we got?
Team C is going to take from Bay Murray Oldham.
Murray Oldham.
Solid skater, works hard in the corners, cycles the puck. He'll fit in well.
Very good. Murray Oldham from Bay is going to Team C. Again, they'll be coached by Brad Edwards from the White South Division champion Kent Roosevelt Rough Riders.
Okay, which now leaves it up to the Sports on Tap boys to make their pick. We are going to first start off with Ronan Johnson out of Lakewood.
Excellent.
Fantastic pick there. Fantastic. When we saw Lakewood, it was very clear to him and Beisel, and I mean, that whole team on Lakewood was just fantastic. I'd take half of them if we could. And then with our first pick in the next round, we are going to take Dakota Hood out of Strongsville to have them play another game for their coach, Coach Grawl.
Oh, and with each other for that matter.
Yeah, and with each other, true.
The Ronan Johnson had a season.
Yeah, 49 goals.
Over almost 80 points.
Yeah.
Which is insane when you think about how many games he played. That many points in that.
He was a force out there in the ice. It was very impressive.
And for Dakota Hood, he had 10 assists from the defensive spot.
Yeah.
Which, when you're playing defense, you do have to play both ways to a certain extent. But when you're able to contribute offensively, especially by setting up your teammates,
yep.
That's a tremendous weapon you can have there.
All right, I think we're getting down to the
getting down to the nitty-gritty here.
Nitty-gritty here. Final picks, I think.
We have a few skaters left, and we have two goalies left.
Two goalies left, yes.
Yep. So we have about 1 1/4 rounds left, and then we'll wrap things up here. We want to thank the coaches here as well. Coach Berg from Orange, Coach Teets from Westlake, Coach Hogan, who is, as far as we know, not having an active participation in the event, but he is here as a de facto host.
Yeah.
Being that we're in his backyard. And Dale and Ryan, obviously, for their work with the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League.
Yes.
It's just been it's a perfect wrap up to the season.
Yeah. And it's one of our favorite events because we get to come out, we get to do another live stream game for these guys, and then we get to hang around and watch the Monsters play.
All right, here we go. What do we got, Ryan?
More scoring for Team C. We're going to go from Twinsburg, Jackson Held.
Okay. Jackson Held from Twinsburg.
Pretty good numbers there for Twinsburg. Again, he'll fit in well on Team C with a lot of scoring. As long as Dominic does his job in net.
Again, no pressure, Dominic. Thank you. All right, that's going to bring back up Coach Teets when he is ready to roll here. I'm going to make sure. I think he's going to get another pick. I think.
I believe
if I have this right, is it'll be Coach Teets, Coach Berg. He'll have 2, and then Teets. Okay, so Team C and Team D, I think, are done.
Pretty much, yep.
So it'll be Coach Teets has 1, Coach Berg has 2, Coach Teets has 1, and that should do it if I wrote this down correctly.
Yep.
So we have no, actually, it'll be.
I think we each get a pick.
Well, we're coming back around, so it'll be Coach Teets, Coach Berg. Coach Berg will have the last 2 picks. I didn't take this into consideration. If I have
snake draft.
That's right. All right, Coach Teets has 1 more selection, and then Coach Berg will wrap it up with the last 2. So right now we have a couple goalies left on the board, and we have 1 more skater. Some of the players who are not going to be able to play today, we want to make sure we shot while we have a few minutes
famously, Ryan Wilkinson is not playing, even though he was my first pick.
Yeah, I think we covered that enough. For Avon, John Klimkowski, Caden Crescent, and Alex Zarowski, they were selected to play in the game. Unfortunately, not able to play. Klimkowski had 27 total points. Crescent with 12 total points, and Zarowski, a very tough defender. For Chagrin Falls, Nathaniel Newton, he had 2 assists, 4 shutouts from the goalie position. So you get an assist from the goalie position, alone 2. That's a good day for you. Gavin Kern from Strongsville also unable to participate. He had 9 goals and 13 assists. I believe some of the Hudson players were unable to play as well. So we want to shout them out as well. All right, Coach. I think this would be your last pick if I have my numbers right. But
that is correct. Yes.
Who are you going to wrap up with?
We're going to take another goaltender, Ryan Sterling from Lakewood.
Ooh,
excellent. So, with this being your last pick, as you kind of put the proverbial bow on this season, what kind of work are you going to be doing in the off season with the players? And as far as this will be a 2-part question. One, what are some of the other players up to? I imagine they're playing other sports and staying competitive in that fashion. And then what do you like working on in the off season from the hockey
They're
side?
all staying busy. We're going to try to do our 10 hours of summer on the ice. So, we're going to do our 10 hours. Hopefully, get a few scrimmages here and there. I usually try to do like a scrimmage, like a little scrimmage league. So you get like 4 to 5 scrimmages. So I try to set up something like that with some other teams. But the off season is going to be focusing on a goaltender. I graduate my goaltender this year, and I am going to be training the baseball catcher to be our goaltender for next year, who's going to be a senior. So
this will be the first time he'll be in the goal, huh? Between the pipes.
He's skated in open skates and stuff, but never once played actual competitive hockey before. So, and I have 1 player that's coming up as a defenseman and nothing else. So that I know of in the pipeline. So if you know of anybody, let me know.
Very good. There we go.
I'll be training a baseball catcher to be our goaltender next year. So
it's certainly not unheard of. We've seen that from other programs as well. And at the end of the day, if a kid's an athlete, he's an athlete.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And I think that get him on skates, get him learned up, and be ready to roll.
Yeah, we've done it before. The last 4 goalies before this had never played goaltender before. So,
wow.
Very good. Not unprecedented then.
No. So
very
we
good.
got work cut out for us.
Very good. Well, hey, congratulations,
Thanks, Coach.
Congratulations on your season. And thanks for joining us here. And
thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Glad to talk a little bit about Westlake hockey and have a great off season.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. That's Coach Brendan Teets from Westlake, and then we're gonna wrap up with Coach Berg, who I think it's pretty predetermined who he's got here, but we will certainly announce them nonetheless.
I'm going to go 1 more goalie, Nick Supinski from Brooklyn.
Excellent.
Because my goalie from Orange, Zach, will probably be late. He's late to every practice for 4 years. Then I'm going to go Riley Spatch from Twinsburg. And I think that's it.
That completes it.
That is it. Oh, Coach, I asked Coach Coach Teets this. As we're rolling into the off season here. Russell Ty, for example, I think you gave me this stat: leading rusher in Orange history, come back as a senior. Some of your other players, what are they up to in the off season, and what are you looking at?
Trying to find a goalie.
Fair enough.
Trying to find a goalie. Walking the hallways, trying to find a goalie.
Just throwing pucks at people. Hey, what are you doing?
Whatever it takes.
Best reaction time wins.
Well, based on the team that you have coming back, scoring goals is certainly not going to be a problem.
Got to find a goalie.
Yes, very good.
Got to find someone to stand in there.
Just be target practice, pretty much. All right, well, Coach.
That's our focus all spring and summer.
Okay.
Very good. Well, good luck.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for coming on.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thanks for talking a little bit about the program, and have a great off season. And congratulations on the season.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Very good. That is Coach Michael Berg from Orange. He selects Nuke Supinski from Brooklyn and Riley Specht from Twinsburg, and that is going to do. I wrote all these names down, but I'm not a doctor and I can barely read my own writing. So hopefully,
let's hope the president was paying attention.
Hopefully, no one actually needs my writing.
Yeah.
I'm more or less just doing this to keep track of things.
We're not the official record of anything. We make that very clear.
No, you make that very clear. I tend to have confidence in some of the stuff that I do.
But
that's going to do it for the coverage here of the 2025 Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League Senior All-Star Draft. We want to thank you for watching us live on your YouTube channel, and we also want to thank you for watching us hopefully a little bit later in the night or at a time of your convenience. As one of the biggest reasons that Sports on Tap does what we do, we strongly believe in high school athletics and for sports that may not get a lot of publicity like hockey unless you're a different type of program. We are more than happy to promote the sport, promote the teams, and promote the student athletes. That's why we do what we do.
Absolutely.
So we're thankful to Ryan and Dale from the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League for partnering with us, giving us this opportunity. We want to thank Coach Berg and Coach Teets for not only agreeing to coach but coming here and picking out their players. We want to thank Coach Kogan for providing support as a de facto host here, being that we're in his backyard. We want to thank you for watching us and for listening to us. And we will next be on the air next Friday at around 3:15 p.m. live from Rocket Arena for the 2025 Senior All-Star Game for the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League. That's going to do it for Sean Duffy, for Rob Troutman, for Josh Jeffy, for Jeff Troutman, and for Noah Jacobson out on assignment. This has been Sports on Tap's coverage of the 2025 Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League Senior All-Star Draft presented by Raymond Felton State Farm Insurance. And we will see you on the other side.
Have you compared insurance rates lately? Are you satisfied with your current insurance provider? If not, look no further than Ray Felton State Farm, a proud sponsor of Sports on Tap. For a free quote, call his office at 234-284-2996 or visit him online at rayfelton.com.
Whether you're hosting a corporate event, wedding, conference, concert, or any other special gathering, our comprehensive range of services will exceed your expectations and elevate your event to new heights. RRT Productions. We shoot, we edit, you win. Visit our website at www.rrt-productions.com.
We've got the experience, the passion, and the beach to make your event a smash hit. Whether it's a romantic wedding, a lively sports venue, or a rocking high school dance, Troutland Entertainment has you covered. Contact them at 330-414-4261 or email them at troutlandent@gmail.com. That's troutlandent@gmail.com. Elevate your brand with Mako Custom Printing. Mako Custom Printing specializes in creating high-quality spiritware, corporate apparel, and promotional products that make your brand stand out. Whether you need custom printing, graphic design, or an online store for your school or business, we've got you covered. Make a statement with Mako Custom Printing. Visit us at mako.com to start your custom printing journey today. That's MEHCO.com.